Sixers fans, what's up? Breaking news. Daryl Morrey out as Sixers GM. Gotta tell you, I'm not surprised. Look at the way the season ended up. All was a kind of an indictment of just Daryl Morey decision making, whether you liked it or whether you didn't. There was the Embiid extension. That's Daryl Morey. Trading for Paul George, giving him the contract that he's locked into. That's Daryl Morey. Trading away Jared McCain. That's Daryl Morey. Watching certain players around the NBA who are still involved with the playoffs as we speak. Now, I didn't want to keep Tobias Harris, but he is still playing. But then there's Paul Reed giving great minutes over there in Detroit. James Harden, Cleveland, just to name a few. And there's other players around the league that could have been helping us, namely Jared McCain, who's in Oklahoma City, playing decent minutes and contributing to maybe a championship ball club. They were putting like Nick Nurse under the microscope. Like they're evaluating Nick Nurse. To me, that didn't make sense. Why are we evaluating Nick Nurse? Nick Nurse could only go to war with the guns he was given. You know, he was given a team that couldn't rebound. Am I mad that Morey's out? No, not really. I'm not really mad that he's out. And I'm not really happy that he's out either. It's just that now we have to stack on hiring of another executive along with the personnel decisions that go along with the team as far as what's on the floor. But yeah, this Daryl Morey kind of ran his course here. You know, I think he kind of did certain contracts and did certain trades and kind of put this team in a real, by not picking one way or the other, not sticking with the team that's here and trying to win with that or embracing the future. He was trying to compete on two different timelines, and I'm not sure how long you can play on both sides of that field and expect not to get burned one way or the other. He traded for Quentin Grimes last year. Brought him in at the midway point, and Quentin Grimes played decent. Did he play well enough to warrant another contract? No, but that went into the decision making of letting go of Jared McCain, a first round pick. Had I had the choice of Jared McCain or Quentin Grimes, I surely would have went with McCain. And you have your backcourt set for the next maybe 6-7 years. Edgecombe, McCain, and Maxey. With that being said, we'll do an analysis, a breakdown. We're going to do an emergency pod right now. Please tune in. Center Court Podcast, wherever you get your podcast. We're going to break down everything as far as the Morey fire and what's next for the Sixers. We'll give our spin on it. So tune in, Center Court Podcast.